We're joined by the Bethel Royals after winning the St. Paul Regional with 2 wins over Washington University in St. Louis. They took game 1 of today's regional final in 15 innings by a score of 4-3 before winning this game 2 6-5 over the Bears, advancing to the Super Regionals against Berry College. This afternoon we're joined by starting center fielder Lexi DeBace, starting third baseman Autumn Earney, and the starting pitcher Kayla Simacek, and we're joined by head coach Penny Foore. First off, Coach, congratulations on the win, and we'll start with an opening statement.
Yeah, what a day. I mean, we came in wanting to play 2 games and we played the equivalent to 3. And obviously, WashU, what a great team, just great people. They fought hard. Our game yesterday was a 1-run game and then 2 1-run games today. And I'm just really proud of, we talked about how this was a full team win and that we battled through a lot of adversity, a lot of questionable things going on, and we fought through it all and came out on top.
We'll open it up for questions here for the student athletes. First, we got to start with Autumn Earney, the walk-off RBI single to score the game-winning run. It comes after Kayla Hokanson, who had been having some pretty timely hits throughout this whole tournament, ties the game up. If you're going in the batter's box knowing you're in a better position, you don't need a base hit to tie, you need a base hit to win. I mean, what's your thought process going in there?
I just knew it was a moment that we would never get again, and that with 2 outs, it was a big moment, and I was like, I just have to hit it to right field and score that run, and
that's what you did.
That's what I did.
Kayla, we'll go to you in the circle. Obviously, you got to come out. You pitch in 15 innings against a team that you know it's going to end up being a 1-run game, right? Having to dig deep, obviously, in weather and heat that we haven't played in before here after a cold April. And then you got to go back out and do it all over again. Just talk about the mindset going into today and just the resilience from you and your defense, who made some really great plays out there.
Yeah, I just come out thinking, knowing it's a battle, and I got great defense behind me. I think they don't get many ground balls, which is nice. So every time there's a pop fly, I'm not too worried about it. I know they've got my back. And just continue to grind, go through whatever the umps call, and I don't know, just throw strikes.
I mean, having to go through this order at least 6 times, maybe 7 times today, you know, facing the same hitters, what adjustments did you have to make to keep things off balance, especially after that 15-inning game where everyone in the stadium kind of knows what's coming, but at the same time, you still got to keep them on their toes?
I think just working hard and continuing to focus on my mechanics and really using my legs, even though I'm sore and also did pitch 15 innings right before that, just really focusing on the little things and how I know how to pitch, and just, I don't know, continuing to do what I know how to do.
Lexi, we'll go over to you. Obviously, you've been a threat all weekend, obviously, with your speed. Putting it on the ground, it's kind of a 50-50, right? You're either going to get on or they're going to get you in a bang-bang play. How big is it to be in that 2-hole to kind of get things kick-started? You're not always the one driving in runs, but a majority of the time you're the one scoring just because of how things roll through the lineup.
Yeah, I love batting the second spot, especially with Allie in front of me, and especially when she gets on, it gets me hyped up to get on, and then I just know the rest of the lineup is going to get us around. Defensively,
it kind of seemed like this whole weekend throughout the tournament, all 4 teams across the outfield just seemed to be flying all over the place, right? We had a few gappers here, but a lot of balls off the bat that looked like they were getting the gap that ended up looking routine for your entire outfield. Talk a little bit about that defense out there this weekend.
Well, I mean, we know with Kayla pitching, we sometimes don't get that many balls. But we knew since she went through the lineup a ton that it was going to be a good game and we were going to get some more balls. So we were just ready for it. And I was talking with the other outfielders before the game, and we said we're going to dive for everything, and we're going to be a backup for each other.
This can be for anyone at the table. First regional, first NCAA tournament appearance ever, and it comes here at home in front of a great crowd all weekend. Such a fun environment. Just talk to us about what that meant to this team, being able to stay home and win 5 games, having to win the hardest way possible that you can in a regional.
I know for me, it was just, I really capitalized on the fact that I could wake up in my own bed and go to sleep in my own bed, and knowing that that's not something that everybody gets, and just really appreciating that, and knowing that my family and friends can come and watch. It's something that is really a gift, and just being able to have the fans behind us is really, behind and in front of us, is just amazing. So the atmosphere for sure is just the best thing I could have asked for.
Another thing I'll add, just a shout out yesterday, the game was really tight, and the baseball team who just won came pouring in through the stands and screaming and yelling, and I think that really lifted our spirits yesterday. So we love all of our fans, but we just want to shout out to baseball for winning too, and shout out for being here. That was a really cool moment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What's it mean to be a part of that final 16 now? An opportunity to possibly go on the road to a super regional, which means a chance to be 2 wins away from a World Series. Obviously, that's looking really far ahead. But just knowing you're part of 16 teams left after having played 22 innings in one day, knowing your backs are against the wall, you have to get 2 wins. There's no tomorrow if you don't. It's just, I mean, through all season, it's got to be something that's heavy on the shoulders, and now you get to just enjoy the moment.
I would say that this season and with the weather, we grinded all season, and our coaches prepared us for that, and they ask a lot of us, but they know we can handle it, and so I would just say that we're ready to go.
I would say that like the love on this team is so genuine that like I don't want to be done, and I know nobody on this team wants to be done, and that we're going all the way.
Yeah.
We were meant to be part of the 16, for sure.
No surprise.
Well, congratulations. The WashU group at 36-6 now on the year. They will take on Berry College in the Super Regionals in this upcoming weekend. Visit BethelRoyals.com for matchups, dates, locations, and more. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.